clean my mess up so I wouldn't stress her and leave my homework on the dresser. I was like a professor. My motivation came from cultivate. For those who slowly hated on my generation, those the one I knew that wouldn't make it. My concentration, you could never break it. My domination never hesitate. It was mercy and his good graces. But nowadays, it's a lot we facing. To one virus turn to a whole lot of cases. They racist. Another black man facing cases. They try to break us all down with every situation. I'm from Obama Nation. It hurt him bad when he got nominated. It's a shame cause the blacks still hate. See the progress, I can taste it. Why they still think we on the wait list. Only ways make it so we can't make shit. But we still search for greatness. And I don't know how you gon' take this. The truth is you still gotta face. Still lacking education. That bullshit they teaching us is basic. Two parents in the home and slowly fade. While the bar ain't even raised. When a death is the only damn occasion. That's the only time my people start praying. Now how is that amazing? They keep a bag so they blaze. All that loud shit make a nigga lazy. Hey, you can take it how you want, baby. I'm just speaking facts, so that's all. This is about that big shit, baby.
Till I almost died.
We in the building.
Body to be global.
Murder.
No plans, no rules, just me and you. Tonight, anything goes. We'll just chill, just fine. We got all night. Just know anything goes. Anything goes.
I hope you're ready for this work. This stress got me on edge. I may go berserk. And I've been sipping on this Henny since I left work. Plus you got on that tight skirt. You about to get murked. But first, we can have a little conversation. Cause you've been nominated. I hope that we don't make a baby. Cause them thighs peeking at me and I'm going crazy. And I've been going through it lately. I know it sounds crazy. But you can be that aspirin for this bad headache. I had such a bad day when you can be my medic. My past I regret it, but tonight I won't sweat it. So let your hair down, baby, and take off the leggings. And please excuse me, I tend to be a little managed. My man feeling kinda famine, he can do some damage. I really hope you understand it. Now tell me, baby, can you handle it?
No plans, no rules, just me and you. Tonight, anything goes. We'll just chill, just fine. We got all night. Just know anything goes. Anything goes.
That thing getting soaking wet. I'm touching on your body, kissing all on your neck. I'm in my feelings, so I'm drilling, and you feeling that. Your legs shaking, and you can't seem to get rid of that. Now where my finish at? I haven't had my dinner yet. Your legs with a ceiling and your head with a pillow at. I gotta give you something that's gonna keep you coming back. I gotta have you running back. I bend that ass to the mat. Yeah, I love the way you throw that ass back. The way you talk to me, the way you make that ass clap. And then you crawl to me, make me hit my cash out of fucking mall. Anything you want, you can grab that. You gon' turn me to a madman. You might as well put your ex in the trash can. Cause ain't no time for making amends. If you got time, then we can just meet up again. Yeah. I ain't got nothing to do tonight, baby. Just me and you. You gon' be my dinner and dessert, baby. Yeah.
Just chill, just fine.
Oh yeah, we gon' kick it.
We got all night.
Oh yeah. Oh, we gon' have a good time, baby.
Anything goes.
Oh, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm a single man. Better believe it. I'll be seeing you in the morning, baby.
drum dummy, drum dummy, drum dummy.
All of my thugs in the ghetto. Can you hear what I'm saying? All of my thugs really need to know.
Play that.
I said fuck holiday. All of my thugs in the ghetto. Feel the need of the most.
I understand what it's like coming up in the ghetto. You don't really want to settle, but life is an instrumental. So you start in the beginning, then you end up in the middle. That's a verse and that's a hook, but every rhyme is not a riddle. And I remember in the kitchen, my mama was doing dishes. I was telling her my wishes. She told me get on my mission. I went to school and I got busy. I started seeing my vision, then my spirit started lifting. I really could tell the difference. I really have to commend her. My mama made me a winner. See, I was born in the ghetto, and that made a born sinner. But that made me go and get it. I'm still going, I ain't finished. Ain't no boundaries, ain't no limit. Never content. I ain't with it, I ain't with it. So many I can't call it. The block it got really round. Many bitches I couldn't count them. Drinking bottle after bottle till it felt like a nigga drowning. Then I lost my nigga Taryn. God damn, it was bad. Got love for his dad. Mr. Dave, he the man. Rick Logan did his thing. I remember before he passed. And then Domingo came to the crib. Then he got blast. Yeah, we came up from the ghetto. No, we never had a hero. He considered us a bunch of zeros. This is dedicated to the ghetto, ghetto, ghetto. This for my niggas at the garden. Let's go. I gotta say rest in peace to all my people we lost, man. Shorty Duwop, Danielle, Taryn, Rick Logan, Domingo, Hope, my homie Candy. Yeah. Man, we miss y'all, man. We love y'all. We'll never forget y'all, man. Rest easy. One love. From your big homie, man. Incredible, magnificent, married to the first lady. You looking at the president. Legendary, OG status, make you cowards disappear. That's OG magic. A cosmetologist, the way I lace tracks. I'm Lex Luger, got him in a torture rack. Niggas bar simplistic like the first grade. He needs CPR, no need for first aid. Get your issue, nigga, your first month's free. You disrespect me, I'm charging the first month's fee. Niggas lost, so I provide GPS and hollows at his ass. Nice sporting a 3D vest. Lay low, they act, so I gotta get him. The quarter needs sizes, so pimpin', I gotta fit him. Mr. Bank tell a homie, I been paid. I'm a 80s baby, nigga, I been made. Bars on ice, lyrics on insane. Nigga, I'm in go-mo, grind on Ben Franks. Nigga can't sleep, I was trapping till the rent came. You looking at a boss, nigga, I been made. Bars on ice, I been made. Nigga, I'm a go-mo, I been made. Nigga can't sleep, I been made. You looking at a been made, nigga, I been made.
It's crucial, not like a chick with no butt. Man, I've been
working my ass off. Nassau, push the red button, nigga, then blast off. I am mean for the green, so call me Oscar the Grouch. I put a block on they route, these niggas changing their route. I am dirty, very south, I'm in, you niggas out. These niggas is bitches, give them some mascara and a blouse. I ball, no NBA, get the business, no NBA. Get the picture, no MLB. My jury chilly, no TLC. Like the yesterday's paper, y'all niggas bout to be old news. I'm a vet with loose screws, but go off on Pro Tools. I've been made, but not in China. Lyrics tight, little vagina. This shit is dope, so you gon' need Pyrex and a wire.
Bars on ice, lyrics on insane. Nigga, I'm in go-ho, mine on Ben Franks. Nigga can't sleep, I was trapping till the rent came. You looking at a boss, nigga, I been made. Bars on ice, I been made. Nigga, I'm in go-ho, I been made. Nigga can't sleep, I been made. You looking at a been made, nigga, I been made. Been made, 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 been made.
We're in the building, man. Grown folk talk, man. What's happening, man? What's happening, K-Money? Appreciate the donation, Aubrey, man. Salute, man. We're in the building, man. I got my people in the building with me. We having grown folk talk right here in the building. You feel me? So we're going to keep some music jamming. I got my folk, Tony. I got my goddamn folk over there. One y'all haven't met yet. I ain't going to say no names yet. But hope she might come on the screen. You never know. You never know. You never know. What up, Gary? What's going on, bro? K-Money, man, I see they goddamn struck your page. But like you said on your live, man, they ain't stopping shit, man. They ain't stopping the goddamn thing. I'm going to play a couple of more songs. We're going to get to the question tonight because my folks having a great conversation, man. And I definitely want to get y'all opinion on it as well. So y'all vibe with me for a minute, man. I'll be right back. I'm going to play a couple of songs. And we're going to get right to it. You dig? We're in the building, man. It's grown folk talk. Let's get it.
Nah, buddy. Like, you think that you think shit is fucked up?
Help on the way. Help on the way.
Body to be
Help on the
global.
way. Say the game in trouble. Help on the way. Murder. Help on the way. Help on the way. Say the game in trouble. Help on the way. Now you know I wasn't gonna let you down, right? Oh no. I'm still in the building. Hey Weezy, I got you, homie. Hey, they ain't see this one coming, bro. Hey Tip, let me show you what you do with one of your songs, homie. Murder. Let's get it. Gotta breathe life in this nigga. Something ain't right with a nigga. I ain't finna fight with a nigga. Put a big pipe in this bitch. He putting life on the titty. Now it's like just sitting wanna fight the nigga. Put him in the freezer. Ice this nigga. Shit, I don't really even like this nigga. Got the dogs at the yard, make him bite this nigga. Roll him up stuff, I'm like this nigga. Put him in the cast. I might just nigga. Box too small, that's a tight fit nigga. Too sharp in the cold, that's an ice pick nigga. Better hope crash switch when you gon' fight nigga. Better go right nigga, cause I don't like nigga. When I see a nigga, let him know it's on sight nigga. Better rest in the day for this long night nigga. Murder. Help on the way. Help on the way. Help on the way. Help on the way. Murder. Nigga know my grind don't stop. I'm back in this bitch, I'ma save hip hop. Niggas on drug cause these niggas ain't high. Other niggas like to talk. Same nigga just flop. Murder. Better get your rhymes up, nigga. Set that cap right back to a minimum. Dogs in the building, coming to deliver them. If I can't save them, gotta get rid of them. Murder. 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 Kill. Murder. 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 Kill. Y'all know what it is, man. Boss man visit the building. I see it, Tip. Murder. Nigga know my grind don't stop. I'm back in this bitch, I'ma save hip hop. Niggas on drug cause these niggas ain't high. Other niggas like to talk. Same nigga just fall. Murder. down to them, nigga. Set that cap right back to a minimum. Dogs in the building, coming to deliver them. If I can't save them, gotta get rid of them.
It's the Legion. I swear I'll get rid of all these women if you want it. Anything you need, babe, let me know. Let me know. Wanna see that pretty smile. We spin around so I can admire. Need to see that pretty smile. Ooh, baby. It's the Legion.
Why you be looking so down? You got a pretty smile, baby, just smile. You know I'm not the king and I don't got a crown. Even though chicks on my tip, we gon' be down. You got the potion that got me in motion. Get wet as an ocean. Yes, this boat is floating. I'm slicker than lotion. You turn me on just like a remote controller. Them bitches is trolling. They probably mad cause of the big booty you holding. And the way you carry it around like a shoulder. So fuck it, let's show them, wake them up like Folgers of Curie. They curious, we fast and the furious. Shine on, bling, just like my jury is. Ring, ring, I love to see who it is. People like making money, ching, ching. And shorty, my precious, this might get a ring. Hold up, this the time that we gon' turn on. Okay, hold up, this the time that we gon' show them. And go in and go out and show up and show out. No matter where you end up at, you gon' smile. When it comes down to you and me, I speak the truth like a eulogy. Only gotta prove that to you and me. You don't ever have to look around or look down. Through the good and the bad, just smile.
I swear I'll get rid of all these women if you want it. Anything you need, babe, let me know. Let me know. Wanna see that pretty smile. We spin around so I can admire. Need to see that pretty smile. Ooh, baby. It's the Legion.
Picture us taking a walk on the breezy night. Right after a 85. You want me to eat it and beat it right. Just like it's gonna be your freaking night. First my discussion on why we was fussing is something I don't wanna see tonight. The focus should never about being right. My main focus should be in mine. I wanna see that little pretty smile. Just know after that I'ma beat it down. I'm never gonna leave you, I'll be around. I just can't stand to see it down. I got a confession, I feel you my blessing, no stressing, that's why I keep you around. I wanna know, babe, can you see it now? These bushes I'm not gonna beat around. I love how the way we communicate, block out the negative things that people say. I am with you, you are with me, powerful love, so people hate. If they can see the love or just be us, you'll know we don't need a brand. Cause every time, baby, I see your face, it's the key to my heart, so keep it safe.
I swear I'll get rid of all these women if you want it. Anything you need, babe, let me know. Let me know. Wanna see that pretty smile. We spin around so I can admire. Need to see that pretty smile. Ooh, baby. It's the Legion.
What's happening? We back, man. And we black. Yeah. Welcome to Grown Folk Talk, man. I appreciate all 8 of y'all for sliding through this late at night, man. I got my people, we chilling, we drinking, having good conversation. And one thing that came up earlier was a question that I'm going to make the question of the night. How many times is too many times to forgive a loved one for the same fucking mistake? Think about it now. It could be brother, sister, mama, daddy, wife, kid. How many times do you forgive someone for doing something to you? How many times do you forgive them before you say enough is a fucking enough? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying you're going to say, I'm not going to fuck with you no more, because this is somebody that you're supposed to love for the rest of your life, right? So how many times do you forgive them? And if you come to a point where you say, I'm not going to forgive you no more, how does that affect your relationship with them? So that's the question of the night. That is the question of the night. So you know the routine. You can drop your answer in the chat. I prefer you to come up here on the panel and voice your opinion, because I think when it's heard, it's accepted and better received. So at the same time, we're going to keep vibing to some goddamn dope-ass music. Y'all know how we rocking, man. Body to Beat Global. BSM. Y'all remember BSM Volume 2 is in stores right now. Man, y'all make sure y'all go run them numbers up. But hey, go cop the shit, man. Go cop the shit. So speaking of BSM, we're going to go ahead and rock out to one of them jams, man. This is Disgusted, man. Y'all check it out, man. Right here. This is Grown Folk Talk. Let's get it.
You know what it is. Nationwide.
Back at that one time. Squad.
Disgusting.
I hate when niggas build they premise off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you trusted. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted. But what's really disgusting is how I seen it so many times that I grew accustomed to how they form an opinion off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you fuck with. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted. But what's really disgusting is how I seen it so much that I grew accustomed.
I done seen it back to back. Them snakes gon' stab your back. Ain't dressing black on black, they open face. You brought them up in your place, you ain't have to show them you're safe. I'd rather have space, don't nobody wanna run up in a race. This ass getting chased, nigga, I'm that ace deuce. Stand tall like a motherfucking moose, don't quack like geese, don't break the rules. Yeah, they gotta eat, but I don't need food. Took a whole damn week to get off that loop. And hoes don't eat, they gon' be a little rude. Things change, so staying the same is stupid. First, no third like Lupin. Watch out when I'm shooting, ain't no game, no hooping. DBZ like super hard, you can know your ass is losing. Not some shit you choosing, left you broken, bruising. Anger I'm abusing, ain't no sense in moving. Bitch, I'm on my hustle, using all my muscle. Know your ass in trouble, nothing subtle. Everybody scripted, you don't need no shovel.
I hate when niggas build they premise off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you trusted. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted. But what's really disgusting is how I seen it so many times that I grew accustomed to how they form an opinion off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you fuck with. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted. But what's really disgusting is how I seen it so much that I grew accustomed.
Gang be colder than next members. That nigga been jumping on every piece of wood he could, nigga, except timber. And I bet your dipper didn't catch that slip right off his wet back. Every time he turn his head, nigga try to fuck your biz to the crib, better get back to the rip stack. 2 slabs, to smoke 2 blunts, to talk 2 dabs. I got that money, so I don't got cash, and I don't talk tricks, so them hoes do not act. He bought a car and she bought me cash. I just be trying not to laugh. That nigga just slit his wrist over, bitch. These niggas be dying for ass. They say the game, boy, I spit like a flamethrower. Talk bad to you and your bitch at the same time, just like the landlord. What to me you plan for a little bitch? You switch to the other side, man. These niggas be claiming they real, but these niggas be lying.
Yeah, keep the narrative safe. Never carry the weight of dead minds who couldn't bury mistakes. You niggas fake, this is more than disgrace. Like a lie in the face. When it's truth, you niggas never relate. This is hate, y'all serving the plate. When you stretching the truth around the table like you passing out cake. These are lies, y'all spinning the facts. What disgusts me is that the opinion pushed the narrative back. You off track with the cargo attached. And if you search through the rumble, you will find it was never intact. I fell back when it comes to these cats. Free to think on my own, but this lesson I'ma charge for the rap.
I hate when niggas build their premise off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you trusted. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted. But what's really disgusting is how I seen it so many times that I grew accustomed to how they form an opinion off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you fuck with. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted. But what's really disgusting is how I seen it so much that I grew accustomed.
You let these pussy niggas tell it shit, I'm kin to the devil. I'm very selfish and helpless and I will never be wealthy. See niggas, they just form opinions just by what niggas tell them. They cerebellum, don't help them. No motor skills, let me test them. If they die, then we resurrect. They talking shit out, they wreck them. Once a friend, how I don't respect them. Shit, I shoulda knew better. And they don't speak or check with the fella. They get upset with the fella. I mail them off and check the envelope. And make sure the letter gon' tell it I'm a hell of a fella. And my loyalty never will fail. These niggas gotta do better when facing a different endeavor. That pride come down the ladders. In your eyes, they got you mad. I'm just disgusted. All this fuck shit, trust disgusted, man. Just fuck.
They say Port City this and Port City that. But one thing they lack, what's that? It's actual facts. I know where they go, just stick a fucking knife in my back. Won't let me go, a bunch of leeches I'm trying to detach. Trying to remain focused, the streets calling me back. I'm stuck in the hopeless, I'm refused to collapse. Switching up my environment, I can adapt. If I fail, I shall try again and bounce back. I'm nauseous, disgusted, I'm allergic to your function. Surrounded by dysfunction, bunch of crabs and buckets. Money is the seduction, I'm grinding and dry humping. When you come into the end, you are nothing or got nothing.
I hate when niggas build their premise off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you trusted. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted. But what's really disgusting is how I seen it so many times that I grew accustomed to how they form an opinion off of false assumptions. And the cold part about it is half the niggas that do it be the ones that you fuck with. And I'm at the point where I'm disgusted. But what's really disgusting is how I seen it so much that I grew accustomed.
Hey, we turned up. So the question we talking about, let me break this down. Does it matter the relationship of the person who has done you wrong, lied to you, whatever the case may have been? Does it matter? So let me break this down because I seen a comment, and I think who was it? Aubrey said, looking at my past, it appears I live by far too many. That's my answer. I've worked hard setting boundaries to work on self-respect. Then we had Chloe's comment, and she stated, the older you get, the S's go down, meaning you're not going to give too many times. I respect that. So we was in here discussing it matters who that person is that you're forgiving. My homie Tony was like, if it's my mom, I just can't put no limit on apologies. But then it comes to, what did they do to you? So I broke it down to the point where, let's say, for instance, this person that did something wrong did something to your kid, like abuse, putting their hands on them. How many chances do you give them? Me? One. Hey, you better leave the country. Because if I catch you, look. And then my homie said, man, what if it's your mom? What if it's your dad? You know, look, I brought this kid in this world. and it's my responsibility to protect them. Just like my mom and my dad protected me. And I know good and damn well my mom and my dad wouldn't put a fucking hand on my kid because they spoil them too goddamn much. But that's just something to think about. How many times? What you say?
What do you call abuse? What do y'all call abuse? When it comes
Abuse?
to abuse?
When we speaking on abuse, it's physical.
For no reason.
For no reason. Right. They going overboard. Maybe they just spilled a cup of water and they slap the shit out your kid.
You gotta be fucking crazy. My baby, but I say for shit.
Hey, K Money say 1 and done. 1 and done. I respect that. Did I drop that link in that chat? Man, if y'all want to come up here and voice your opinion, man, come on up here and holler at me. We having a good time, man. We just having grown folk talk, man. My homie, man, I want to say rest in peace to Miss Fowler, man. My homie over here with me. He lost his mom right after I lost mine. So we just chopping it up, man. It's hard times down here in Georgia, especially Brunswick. You feel me? And it's kind of hard to talk to someone and try to motivate them or say something positive when they going through the fucking same shit you going through. Man, y'all wear your mask, man. Wear your fucking mask, man. Y'all know how I am. Hey, I come on the goddamn show with the mask on. Y'all know how it is. Wear your mask. Came out and drop the link. Y'all come up here and holler at me. What's up, Lorraine? Tawanda in the building. Blessings to you too, man. I appreciate the love. Yeah, y'all come holler at me. The question of the night is, how many times is too many times to forgive a loved one for something you have forgave them or talked to them before? Like, to me, if I told you how this shit make me feel and you go do the same shit again, it's disrespectful, and you obviously don't give a fuck how I feel. And that's a problem. You feel me? We're going to jump back to some music, man. Hey, y'all come holler at me, man. I ain't going to be up all night. But we rocking. I'm rocking with my folks, man. Let's do it. Frenemies. We rocking with that friend.
And I know.
Ain't no blind respect for this one, my nigga. So you taking this angle, huh? I can rock with it, my nigga. Yeah, let's go. There's a lot of motherfuckers out there, man, that wanna see your downfall, man. But guess what, man? We too strong for that shit, man. We built different, nigga. Let's get it. Gotta keep a close eye on my friend and me. Caught up fake friends, they be killing me. Problem, I pray to God that he said free. And I don't know why they want me. I don't need another damn enemy. And I don't need a damn mind that he said free. I tell them, God said
gotta fight against the system already. Too many haters that we dealing with daily. So it don't make no sense for me to make a nigga trip. If you ask me, that just sound crazy. I'd rather kick it in the crib with my baby, cause I don't need another nigga acting shady. I'm trying to see a couple mil, trying to pay off these bills. I don't need another nigga trying to play me. I wake up every morning glad to see the day. Too many people struggling to make a way. So I pray every day that he set me free. But for some goddamn reason they won't let me be. Cause every day I get sick of saying niggas gon' change, but they don't, they just stay the same. Nigga really lame, so I stay off in my lane every day. If you was smart, you would stay about the way. Gotta keep a close eye on my friend and me. Caught up fake friends, they be killing me. A problem, I pray to God that he said free. And I don't know why they want me. I don't need another damn enemy. And I don't need a bad mind that they said I tell them, God said cause I don't need another
I give a fuck. Take the nerve of most opinions and wipe the sweat from my nuts. It's high demand out for these organs, but niggas ain't got the guts. Wish you diminish from the distance, they try to help you back up. Ain't feeling that type of love, them emotions get you fucked up. What type of satisfaction you get from the stunts that you pondered up? Wanna see your biggest haters upload your quest to Facebook. You think that your post ain't seen, but them eyeballs tell it enough. Your story tell on niggas, just hope that they wish you up. I'm 6'5", the nerve of niggas who think they can overlook what I can do. Got many thinking and maybe they overshook. I ain't pressed about these here findings you see from Mark Zuckerberg's book. It's poison to most men, but it altered my whole outlook. Being social's at a low due to social media crooks. Conversations lost its value, just thought I should say that much. Niggas hard behind all them screens and reality's out of touch. Gotta keep a close eye on my friend and me. My caught up fake friends, they be killing me. A problem, I pray to God that he said he's free. And I don't know why they won't let me. I don't need another damn enemy. And I don't need a bad vibe that they send me. I tell them see the JP, God said, cause I don't need another enemy. Cause I don't need another enemy. God said he's free.
Body to be global.
It's like we losing our people every day. Cause anywhere that we go, we ain't safe. It became such a long line as they wait at the gate. They talk about wearing masks, but we must pray. Our people are fading away. Sick of dealing with this nonsense. I'm really thinking Satan's appetite is bottomless. Yeah, he tried it then, but we gon' get up out of this. Satan, you a coward and the government is siding with him. But one thing about it, my God is merciful, true. And two things about it, he's still working for. You took my mom, you took a whole lot of black women. Now we behind this, gon' take some time to get back in it. Yeah, we black, but are we that different? To send a virus to our people to make them go missing. It's like they trying to keep my people sitting in detention. They put this virus on this earth, but they forgot to mention I really need my spiritual people to listen. Cause this is only the beginning, this is never ending. And for my people in my city, just know I'm riding with you. And I'm riding to the end. And I'm riding to the end. Our people every day. Cause anywhere that we go, it became such a long line as they wait at the gate. They talk about wearing masks, but we must pray. Our people are fading away.
It's time to pray, in this time and stay. Gotta dig deep down for faith, cause I know a lot of people that done lost their way, had lost their faith. God, if it gon' come down, right now it's time. Everybody around me dying, cause I'm tired of crying. I don't wanna give up and don't believe. I'm trying. My brother from another mother lost his brother, and that same brother from another mother lost his mother. That make us ask you why. We die. It'll turn to thunder and rain. We still on earth, we got days. Still gotta keep on wishing and maintain. I believe it's a better place than this earth we own. I'm feeling like boom. I hope we see y'all at the crossroads. If I knew for sure I could be in a better place than this state, I would take off and try to get to the front gates. And I hope I got a space. And we pray, and we pray, and we pray, and we pray every day, every day, every day, every day to stay strong and move on. Cause we ain't got no place that we can go and escape. By our heads, let's pray.
Losing our people every day. Cause anywhere that we go, we ain't safe. It became such a long line as they wait at the gate. They talk about wearing masks, but we must pray. Our people are fading away.
What up, Kay?
What up, my brother? I love that song. Oh, I love that song. That's a beautiful song.
Appreciate it. Canada. She from Canada.
I am from Canada, and they want this Canadian muted.
She from Honduras.
Hi, I'd like to see you. Stick your hand in and wave to me.
Yeah, just stick your hand and wave to her.
I know, because I don't be showing myself neither, sister. Don't worry.
Yeah, she.
I don't know what you're right. Hola.
Hola. Viene.
What's going on, sis?
Oh man, I'm just going through it. You know me, still going through it. But to answer your question, like I used to give people 3 strikes. 3 strikes, then you're out. As I get older, I'm one and done. Like I can't handle it no more. But it really depends on the situation. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you said, if it's your mom, you're gonna give them 1,000 strikes. You know,
Right.
that's me anyway. But you know, it goes down. Now I give people 2 chances now, and then after I'm done.
Yeah, she's Canadian, not Caribbean. She's Canadian. I guess she hears some type of accent. I don't hear no
Because I
goddamn
do have
accent.
Guyanese. See, Prospect, you should know me. I have Guyanese in my family. So, yes, you're going to hear a little bit of West
I got to
Indian
hear
in
it.
me. You're going to hear a little French in me because I live in a French city. But I'm American, to be honest with you. I am American that lives in Canada that's got West Indian. I'm a mutt, let me tell you. I'm just
That ain't no mutt.
That ain't no mutt.
That ain't no much. Jim.
That's a newborn breeds.
But
what you say?
So when you said, you're speaking on the mother and giving unlimited, chances, and I respect that. And then we actually moved on towards, and I know this, I'm not even gonna touch on that because I know how you feel about it.
No, it's
But
okay about the kids. It's okay. Go ahead.
if somebody did something to your kid, and we would pray to God that it's not a mother or father that would do that to your kid.
Right.
But does that rule that you just said, that unlimited chances, does that still apply to that situation?
If I did have kids and that happened with my mother or father or whatever, my kids just wouldn't be around them again. So it'd be one and done. I just wouldn't let them come around because you're not gonna put your hands on my child. That's just how I feel. I would feel if I had children. I'm gonna say it like that.
Right, I understand.
Yeah.
But while you up here, before you go, what song you want to hear next?
Me?
You.
Lessons. But I want to make a statement.
Go ahead.
Like I'm up
Go
here
ahead.
on K Money and FAC, but in the chat, you have to wrench me up on K.
I did.
Talk crap to me. Did you?
Yeah.
No.
Look, right here, look. I said done, Kay.
I know, but I dropped the link and it doesn't. I don't see myself being blue.
Let me go back to it again because I know I just did it. I added you as a moderator. Give me a second.
Because
I might be frozen.
I'm up tonight. They got me up tonight. Them goddamn YouTube.
What happened?
They struck a page.
What happened? Why they scratched your page, ma'am?
Motherfuckers. They want to shut me up. They want to mute me. And just when the party's happening tomorrow night. But I'm going to tell everybody, listen, the party's going to be on K Money Talk Crap to Me. I'm simultaneously broadcasting. So I'll be going live on 2 channels. But my big channel is dead for 2 weeks.
Make a comment because right now.
Okay, I have to go.
Whenever you go back into the chat.
I could go right now.
When I click on it, it says remove moderator. So I don't want to remove you as a moderator.
Okay, I'm good. I'm straight.
Okay, she got a question for you. Go ahead.
So why that happened to you? What happened that you got removed?
Why? Okay, first let me give you the backdrop. I've got people coming after my pages because they want me silenced. But the reason why they got me this time is because I showed a video of my city protesting the vax, where we have a passport vaccine, and I showed my city protesting it. Yes, and anything against the vaccine they use as misinformation, medical misinformation, and all this. I don't know. Somebody drew a target on my page. Anything I do, they're gonna come after me because they want me gone.
She's standing up for the black movement.
Yeah, I stand up for everything. Shalom,
what up, Lorraine?
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm good. They had me a little nap.
Hey, Cold Pepsi say you blue now. Okay.
Yeah, I see I'm blue. Yeah,
So-
I'm blue in more ways than one. Shit. I'm sorry. It's grown folk talk tonight.
Okay. K-Money. Yeah. K-Money is in there.
K-Money.
K-Money. What you say, sister?
K-Money. The only thing I can tell you to continue fighting and
Oh,
don't
yeah.
stop. You know what I mean? Because let me tell you, we're in a place in life these days that they're gonna stop us or try to stop us. But one thing they can never do is stop your voice and stop you from being who you are.
I know that's right.
And believing in what you believe in. So guess what? If they block you, it's okay. You go and you do something else and you come somewhere else because they can't stop everything.
Exactly, my sister. That's why I have 3 other backup
No, that's
pages. They shut down one page and I got 3 other pages to go on. So I've been through this. My brother knows. Thank you, my sister.
Yeah, so I support you and you continue to try to do the change because it's nothing better than somebody trying to do the most amazing thing in this world. Just try to do a change a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yes.
Definitely, most definitely. What's up, Lorraine? Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here trying to listen. How you guys doing? Peace. Shalom.
Shalom.
Larry, you don't understand shit I said. You can say that.
She said, Lorraine, tell the truth. You didn't understand shit I said.
Some of it, yes. Some of it, no.
She met you when you was down here, Lorraine. You probably don't even recognize who she is.
I met her.
She was sitting on the back of that truck.
Yeah, I see you, Miss Lorraine.
Yeah, it's okay. But what's up, Lorraine?
I was on Chloe's page the other day, and her moderator, I made a comment. I typed in a statement, and her moderator said, Lorraine. And I thought, oh my goodness, what have they done?
Hey, it's love. It's love. Hey, if that's what you're going to be known for, it's all right. As long as they saying your name, hey.
Yeah.
It's love. What up, Crystal G?
Okay.
But you want to respond to the question we got going on tonight?
What's it say for the night?
We talking about forgiveness to a loved one that you already spoken to about a situation. So the question is, how many times is too many times to forgive a loved one about the same shit you already talked about?
That's hard because most of the time, because they're a loved one, you have a soft spot. I think it would depend on what they did. You know, if it was sexual abuse, I'd probably be in jail. I don't, it would just take one time.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay, I think, one time would be enough. Like that judge, the judge that had those 6 little boys out there in the woods at his cabin.
Yeah, I just heard about
that. I don't know what his social position was. I know what his political position was, but at least 6 parents allowed their children to go with him, and he had them in the bathroom supposedly checking for ticks, and one of them saw a camera and called his daddy. So how many times do you think that happened before he finally got caught? Those weren't his loved ones. Those were people from his community. and he shot himself before TNT put that out. He shot himself before he was arrested, and he swallowed a microchip. So he probably been doing that a long time. So, like I said, it would depend on the nature of it. If it was a child who was tender-headed, that was always getting hit in the head, or somebody always trying to, I think one time for me, one time being a parent, as a parent, I think one would give me the ammunition to either have them looked up or the body.
You breaking up, Lions.
Breaking up.
You
Yeah,
sound
you
like a
sound like
robot.
a computer. hmm
Why you?
Did you hear?
You're breaking up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and play a song, and then we're gonna come back to the chat. Sit tight. We'll be right back.
I'm drop down. I'm gonna drop down in the chat.
I'm gonna play your song, okay? Well,
Thank
all right,
you.
I feel you. All right.
Okay.
Body to beat global.
Y'all didn't believe in us when we was down, so don't come round when we up. Didn't give it up, was down on luck. We focused up until we came up. Blessings, one for more than we'll ever need now. We got blessings, blessings.
The road I took, it wasn't easy. A couple potholes, I prayed the Lord keep me. It's not a secret, I live off all the teaching. It's proof that the Lord will never leave me. I truly believe it. Some people talk, but they don't have faith. Them non-believers, they just living off of God's grace. And then them dog days make a coward wanna part ways. But they don't do what God say, they choose the hard way. But then they wonder why I'm so blessed. But they was satisfied when a nigga showed stress. Nevertheless, I hold a lot of weight up on my chest. I'm kinda glad that they left, cause they might make a mess. Some of these people really something else, cause they just want the benefits, they don't wanna help. So send them on their way, send them to the left. I'ma tell a nigga step, cause it's nothing player.
Y'all didn't believe in us when we was down, so don't come round when we up. Didn't give it up, was down on luck. We focused up until we came up. Blessings, one for more than we'll ever need now. We got blessings, blessings.
I took a major loss this year. My OG, the boss of the field. Pain still ain't stopped. They tried to sneak me from the real. You don't know how that feel, for real. But that's how it is. Seeing life, it ain't no side biz. We gotta duck the fucking vibe. Second chance for you to try again. My Satan's on his job, that's a higher man. Ain't nobody higher, ever depend on the man. That's a messiah, man. See, they don't understand, it's a bigger plan. Niggas be tripping, they be playing. He gon' come back again, gon' walk across this crooked land and lead this world a shaking land. Better believe it, you can book it, man. I took his hand, cause Satan coming at my fam. My fake friends don't care, they don't give a damn. So I'ma give him my glory, tell y'all my story. I'm a man, 10 toes, I stand with my man. Can I get an amen?
I didn't believe in us when we was down, so don't come round when we up. Didn't give it up, was down on luck. We focused up until we came up. We got blessings, one for more than we'll ever need now. We got blessings, blessings.
God, I just wanna thank you for everything you've done for me. I even appreciate the struggle that you put in my life, cause it made me a stronger man, for real. You dig? Oh yeah.
So we went back because I know Lorraine was having issues, but she's still up here with us. I went to go look and do a little research real quick while that song played. And correct me if I'm wrong, Lorraine, it's a judge from Maryland, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was they went to serve the warrant to arrest him, and they found him in with a self-inflicting wound, meaning of course he shot himself. But he had pictures or videos of the kids in the bathroom or some shit like that.
Yeah, he had that weekend. He had 6 young boys in his cabin for the weekend, and he had under the guise of checking for ticks, he was taking them in the bathroom, and one of the little boys saw a camera and called his father. So that was one time. Like I said, depending on the nature. You know, I think one time would be enough for me. Whether they were a loved one, friend, neighbor, one time I'd either get the police involved or they'd have to start digging up bodies someplace. But that's one thing that we've been trained not to do. You know, to handle our business in our communities. You know, everybody knows how to deal with a drunk uncle. You know, yep, an abusive cousin. And so, you know, families took care of those kinds of things. But because we stopped being family and, you know, protecting the neighborhood and, you know, our own homes, people getting away with a lot of stuff. But I think one time would be enough for me. You're not going to put your hands on my family and I not do something and let it happen again. You know, if a Muslim gets caught stealing, they cut off his right hand.
Hey,
and then see he doesn't. That
ahead,
well, and the thing is that he can't. We're not supposed to eat with our right hand. You're not supposed to shake with the left hand. So if you don't have a right hand, you don't have access to anything. You'll be eating out of a bowl like a dog.
Hey, it sounds harsh, Lorraine, but if you really think about it, I think a lot of people repeat or become repeat offenders because the charges or the punishment is not stern enough. And if they see that we ain't bullshitting about certain things and somebody have to become an example, do you think that the next person gonna do that shit too? Fuck no. I wouldn't.
No.
But
Yeah.
hey, John, I got the question of the night growing across the screen. We talking about forgiving a loved one. How many times is too many times to forgive a loved one for something you already discussed with them? So if you want to come up here, bro, feel free. What up, Crystal? G's in the building. Crystal says people will take your kindness for weakness. So depending on the offense, I give them a few times, then I have to cut them off. Gotta respect it.
But why do we always have to respect that? Why do we always have to respect the idea that like people take our kindness for weakness? And why we always have to like be the person to be the bigger person?
I asked that question too.
And the kindest person.
That's a great question.
And not realizing like we're giving you my all. Even if it's sisters, brothers, daddies, mothers, uncles. When it comes to our mothers and father, we're supposed to. But like when it comes to brothers and sisters and
I need somebody to answer this question because I agree.
We always gotta be the bigger person.
Can you answer that question, Lorraine? Because think about it now. Because think about it. When you come to somebody and tell them about something you're dealing with, and it's a loved one, somebody that you care about, they always ask you to be the bigger person. Don't that shit get old to you?
Yes, it does. It does. And then sometimes it's just a test. It's just a test. But
Let's finish. Go ahead. We sipping over here, so you gotta excuse us.
get the styrofoam. Sometimes it's just a test. The person may be coming to you almost like a confession. You know, they might not say who it is, but it might be them that they're talking about. Like I said, sometimes being the better person isn't good enough if it doesn't correct the situation. You can be nice and back away and not want to feel nothing's been corrected. You got the same person. Well, okay, like I said before, you have the drunk uncle. Everybody knows about the drunk uncle. You keep your children away from the drunk uncle. But then what if there's a cousin that's just as bad as the drunk uncle that nobody's dealing with because everybody's focused on the uncle? So being the better person hasn't fixed anything if you don't want to point the finger, you know. If you don't want to try and fix it, you're just somebody that's being brought these bones. They're dead bones and bringing them to you. You can't keep it from being a bone. You can't keep it. You can't make it unchewed. So what do you do with the bone? You either put it in the trash can or you rebury it. I don't know.
Let me welcome Ja to the panel, man. What's going on, brother?
Yo. Shalom, family.
Shalom, brother.
Shalom.
Peace and blessings.
Peace, bro. What you think about the question of the night, bro?
What I think about the question is, I had it all planned out, but I want to go off first of what triggered me to come on. If you don't mind.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Your friend asked a important question that really got to me. Why do we have to accept the fact or be the bigger person? I asked myself that plenty of times before too, and it's kind of like what's been working through me. My whole time within this process and within life in general, like everything has been surrounded around hardship love. That's the way I can explain it. And it's like, even though there's so many rocks getting thrown, I still gotta show that love, because everybody, it's enough people already showing hate, but there's not enough showing love. So even though it's hard to show that love, I gotta continue to show it, because if I don't, who else will?
But your feelings don't matter?
No. I'm just saying on that point.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gonna be the bigger person.
Yeah. I'm talking about the bigger person.
I'm not correcting you. I'm not correcting him. I'm saying.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is what he just said. It's not that you're being a bigger person or you're not being anything. It's the point, like, why we always gotta be the bigger person.
It depends on who you're talking to, because if you bring this discussion up to someone that you're dealing, you want to talk about something that you're dealing with to a friend, and if they're a real friend, they're gonna keep it 100 with you. But most of the time, they always say, "Look, bro, look, sis, just talk to them. Be the bigger person." 9 times out of 10, you had the same discussion, maybe with a different friend, and they said the same shit. But do you ever ask yourself, the shit that you dealing with, did somebody else ask that other motherfucker to be the bigger person?
So, like, when did it come to the time for that person to come and tell you, hey, what are you dealing with? How are you okay? What is important to you? Why we always gotta be the person that cares, that they know, number one, for facts, they know that we care. They know that we always gotta redeem ourselves. We always gotta, like, bow ourselves down. They know this. They know that we always don't want to be apologetic.
Why is that?
Because that's who we are. And they know our character. They know who we are. We love, we care, we appreciate, we go beyond for friends.
So, John, let me ask this. So what she's saying is, the fact that you, maybe me, maybe her, maybe Lorraine, whoever, they know our character. They know we know better. We know the best route to take. So does that give the other person a pass where they can just sit back and wait for us to make things right, bro?
No, it doesn't. But to answer your question, no, it doesn't. But to answer your question for the question of the night, because that was two separate questions. That was two separate answers that I was willing to give. But the answer for the question of the night, for me, would be first of all, it says a loved one. A loved one could be just about anything, a family member or a spouse. But I would say a loved one, in my opinion, say like for instance, if it was my mother or father, you know what I'm saying? That is kind of like in any situation, I picture it as like a rope tie, like you're getting caught up in a rope. The longer you hold on to that rope, it's only hurting you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna cut and cut and cut even deeper. You know what I'm saying? That rope is tied around your hand, and you keep holding on to it. It's gonna keep cutting you even deeper. Now it's on how much pain you can allow and how much pain you can resist before you let go of that rope. You know what I'm saying? But
Bingo.
But say like it's like it goes against what the female said in the chat as well on the offense part, because like for me it's kind of like abandon the ship. It's a one-shot go. Once you abandon the ship and you try to come back and reclaim the ship, it don't work like that.
So, I mean, it got to be boundaries to things in life. You know what I'm saying? If you allow, so one thing I learned from my brother and a homie of mine is, if you let someone disrespect you and you give them that pass, they gonna look at you as a sucker and they're gonna do that shit again. 9 times out of 10 it's gonna happen, because if they disrespect you to the utmost and you let that shit slide, I understand what you're saying, brother. Don't get it twisted, because it seems like you're a good dude, but it comes to a point where you have to say, nah, pimp, you ain't finna. If somebody slap your goddamn mama, I know good and damn well you gonna handle that shit. I know it, because I know I would. So
if we go to another circumstances, if it's not about your mother, what happened if somebody do you wrong?
But that's why we ask this question. It doesn't matter. You got to think about it.
That goes back to what I said. It's a rope tied around your hand. It's what you can take before you can let go of that rope. You know what I'm saying?
I respect.
And then you said it's with your mama too. So like I said, it's the person too. You know what I'm saying? It's about who the spouse is. You know what I'm saying? If it's your brother or your sister, if that's your brother getting slapped in the mouth, you ain't gonna just run up. Oh no, I got your back. No, nigga, you gotta see that one. If anybody mess with him, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's different. You know what I'm saying? That rope is. You get what I'm saying? It's all what you can take before you let go.
I grew up Spanish. We didn't raise like that, because it's a 1-1-1 and a 1-1-1. I grew up Spanish. Somebody slapped my brother, and it was 6-5 of us. We all coming together. We gonna fuck you all up. We're not gonna slap my brother.
She said, "Hey, ain't no goddamn one. We all coming." I can.
I don't know why.
Hey, we always talk that way.
Why he saying it don't make no sense. You touch my brother, we all coming. And you better be ready for that.
We gonna hit Project Baby while she got down go get her brothers real quick. Y'all stay tuned, man. That is a part of my roots. I'ma stay real 100%, never just part of the truth. I present art in the booth. Coming up, I was a small little dude, and I can show you the proof. For niggas that think I just talk in the booth.
I wasn't taught to be cool, but I had to learn about all of the rules. Only reply when they talking to you. See, my mama, she wasn't raising a fool. I had to make it in school. I made it do what it do. They couldn't play the little dude. No cap, pimping you facing the truth. Raising the hood when they up to no good. My mom was all on my goals. Yes, I was young, but I come from the soul. Yes, I was fucking these hoes. From the cement that sprouted the road. They didn't think I was C24. But now that my age, it begin with a foe. Don't speak on the nigga no more with that shit on my soul.
They didn't think I would make it. They say I wouldn't live to see gray hair. Just cause I'm a project, baby. Cause I'm a project, baby. And I never let the haters fake me. I'm from the projects, baby.
I came up, bugs home. It's a cold world, I kept gloves on. My brother raised a G, no scrub home. You can't actually smoke with no lungs home. You may leave the crib, but don't come home. You better keep it strapped, don't be dumb home. And I'ma speak the facts on these songs home. If you weak and fat, then you long gone. They don't teach you that where I come from. They deceive the black where I come from. Coke, weed, and crack where I come from. So I'ma bleed the track when I'm done, bro. Hey, Dixville, I got love for. Midtown, I got love for. Even the bricks, I got love for. Cause I know them motherfuckers don't love us. I'm a project, baby, nigga, running it up. I'm letting loose any nigga that be coming for us. To tell the truth, nigga, really don't be giving a fuck. I got proof, they don't really want us living it up. 2020's enough, but we was stepping it up. We really leveled it up, we gotta double it up. Ain't no trouble in us, the nigga dumb as a fuck. From the hood up, ain't nobody running with us. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They didn't think I would make it. They say I wouldn't live to see gray hair. Just cause I'm a project, baby. Cause I'm a project, baby. And I never let the haters fake me. I'm from the projects, baby. I'm from the projects, baby.
All right, we back and we're black. We got the Linus in the building. Linus, you want to go ahead? You got anything else you want to touch on? Because I know you've been sitting there patiently. So I would like to definitely make sure you got something off your chest if you had anything on the topic that you heard from the brother Ja. Salute to Ja for coming up here too, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Not really. I can understand his point, but we've, like I said, we've gotten to the point where we don't defend ourselves. We leave it to somebody else, you know, to handle the business. And then when somebody goes off, it's supposed to be due to mental illness, and it's not. It's like the natural instinct to defend the community and our relatives and people around us. And it's like we've got to get back to that, or we'll have more abuse. You know, there'll be more killings, more children disappearing. You know, more women disappearing, and it's something that we have to stop. We can't leave it up to somebody else. Like I said, it would take one time for me to have to deal with some type of abuse, sexual, just really what I know now. It would take one time. It wouldn't repeat itself. They wouldn't be able to repeat it with me or my family. And if it happened again, if I didn't handle it right the first time, they'd be looking for bodies. They would. They'd be looking for bodies. They'd wonder, well, so and so was over there last week. We saw him at the corner store. Where'd he go to? We ain't seen him lately. You know, that's me. That's my opinion, and I hope it doesn't sound too violent. You know, but we've almost been desensitized to the violence. We've almost been desensitized to it, and everybody shouldn't have to carry a gun. Everybody shouldn't have to handcuff their children to them or put them on a leash. We just need to do our jobs. We need to do our jobs, and I think things like that would stop happening. And that's it for me.
Nah,
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I forgot. I was trying.
We don't have to handcuff our kids to ourselves.
No, man. No.
Okay, sorry. I am
She
Spanish.
she don't understand English very well. I'm just
I
playing.
do not understand English that well.
Listen.
Certain words.
I want to go back to Chloe because Chloe asked a great question, and I asked her. Chloe said, "If your brother slap your son, then what?"
And what I said.
And she said she going ham on his ass.
Yes. Yes.
Not even that. My
no.
baby, he's 4 years old, and I was sleeping. And guess what? My baby's always on my phone. And guess what my brother decided to do? Tell my baby he calls 4 times. He hit the ignore button 3 times. At the 4th time he answers, and I hear what he tells my baby. That when I see I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
Oh fuck no.
You know what?
Fuck no.
And then he knows.
No,
He knows I done woke up when that shit said that. I'm like, rah. I tell him, you done lost your fucking mind? Are you paying for my phone bill? If my baby decide to answer the phone, he answers the phone. You're not entitled to tell my child you're going to slap the shit out of him or do anything my child. Because guess what? I don't, with all the respect, I don't correct your kids. I'm an aunt to your kids. Your kids have a mother as well as my kid has a father. So it's no, you have no time to tell my kid you're going to slap the shit out of him at 4 years old. But your kid is 11. And your kid, 10 times worse than my kid. And I be like, it's okay, Poppy, come, let's do this, let's do that. Rather me telling you I want to choke the shit out of you. But guess what? I can't do that because you know what? I'm not your fucking mother. That's why the fuck I can't choke the shit out of you.
What up, Chloe? Welcome to the goddamn live. Y'all, you done turned up with that goddamn question, Chloe. What up, Chloe? You there?
I'm just listening.
Hey, Chloe.
As aunts, we have a thing that we have to respect our nephews and nieces' mothers. As our brothers and sisters, they have to respect the idea that our kids have fathers.
Yep.
So you don't get the entitled to say what you want to say to my kid.
You put your goddamn hand on mine.
And guess what?
So,
you don't expect that our fathers will go and respond back. Or I will respond back to you with no reason.
What up, Chloe? What you got to say on this topic, Chloe? Appreciate that too.
What your cousin there? I'm not sure what she was saying. I agree with 100%, with the exception. Let's say we're all out together, all the parents and all the kids, and your little kid is doing something to my little kid, and you seeing it, and you ain't doing something about it. Then I'm gonna say something to that. Now, if you looking right at it,
so I'm saying that like. If my baby on the phone and he's using
No. She's saying if y'all in a setting and your kid is doing something to her kid and you ain't checked the shit, then she's gonna check him.
Okay, that's your aunt. You're supposed to check your nephew and your niece.
But otherwise, you pay the bill. And your kid can answer it whenever he damn well pleases. Yes. I've had that happen with my granddaughter. Yes.
Thank you.
Not if I goddamn call it. I'm playing.
Grandpa playing with my YouTube right now. She don't care. She got YouTube on.
Yeah, you're really right about that. Like, if you're paying the bill and all those situations, I respect that.
Exactly. Because if it's an emergency, 911, tell your kid to get off the phone. Something like that. But otherwise, you can't from the child. No.
And I'm glad you just. Go ahead, Chloe. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Because what I'm gonna say is gonna fuck everybody up. But go ahead.
And what I'm gonna say, it might fuck everybody up too. In that case, and we're gonna go to your situation of what you said. He called. What if it was an emergency?
Cool.
You still don't gotta talk like that though.
Thank you. You don't have no right to threaten my baby.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the next time you come to my house, I'm gonna slap the shit on you. Yeah. Why would you say that to my baby? When I don't say that to your baby,
without threatening a little kid. Yeah. You can chastise
not cut you off. My baby is only 4, and he's amazing. Let me put it up there. He's amazing. But, like, his son is 12. 11? You understand? 12.
I can tell
you, we at the house, I don't ever see you check him. When it comes to my baby, you want to check my baby.
My father-in-law would wait till he went to your house next time, then he'd slap your kid just for saying.
No, I'm not kumbaya auntie. I'm like the
That's
happy
what my father-in-law would have been.
No, I'm the kumbaya auntie. I'm the happy auntie.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't threaten them because guess what? I know they got a mother. You understand?
Yep.
And I'm not trying to like snatch a mother.
Exactly.
Thank you. So why my brother feel like he's entitled to threaten my baby at 4 years old if you don't answer the phone?
He's not.
Thank you.
But at the same time,
they made me feel like I was wrong.
Right?
Say it again, Chloe. I missed it.
But at the same time that somebody jump on her brother, she gonna jump on them. That's how families work.
I mean, that's how it goes in any family. You know what I'm saying? It's like I can talk about my brother, but you can't.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's just like the black community.
We
can hold on.
My brother's a whore.
Hold on.
Okay, let me break it down. My brother's a whore.
No. We're talking about something else. Hold on.
My brother's a whore. We can talk about my brother.
No. I'm making the point. Hold on. It's just like the black community. We can call each other niggas, but a white person can't. Am I lying? No. So
that's a conversation we just had.
I don't give a damn. Hey, look, you can't do it. You can't do it. You can't do it.
That white.
It's just what it is.
So why like people, black Americans are entitled to call every other race what you want to call them?
Oh Lord, you finna piss me off now.
You don't even know what to
you
call
finna piss me off
Mexican
now.
or Honduran.
I don't call a Mexican or none of them anything.
You know what y'all call us all? Mexican.
I don't call y'all nothing. Man.
But now a white person come and say,
oh, now see that's disrespectful.
There you go, right there. See?
We finna play some music because
my daddy is a wetback. My daddy is a wetback.
Oh my Jesus. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus. Hey.
1945. He came walking.
I'm gonna put the Don Julio up. Let me play this song. We're gonna wrap things up. Man. I'm gonna be back and let y'all get y'all peace, and I'm gonna put my shit on mute because she crunk up over here.
In order for you and me to devise some kind of method or strategy to offset some of the events or a repetition of the events, we have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough. And it is because of our effort toward getting straight to the root that people oftentimes think we're dealing in hate. We are exploited. We are downtrodden. We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights. So the only way we're going to get some of this oppression and exploitation away from us or aside from us is come together against the common enemy. Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you? That the white man is intelligent enough. If he were made to realize how black people really feel
and how fed up we are without that old compromising sweet talk. Stop sweet talking him. Tell him how you feel. Tell him what kind of hell you've been catching, and let him know that if he's not ready to clean his house up, he shouldn't have a house. It should catch on fire and burn down.
Trey made this beat.
Goddamn DJ with another.
Looking for the peace, but we know pain is so strong, so strong. But we keep holding on, holding on, holding on. I'm sick of getting pissed and bad. Anything wrong, we blame. But we still holding on, holding on, holding on. But we know we gotta be strong, be strong, be strong. So strong, so strong, and keep on holding on, holding on. It's the same thing every goddamn day. Another black man killed because of his race. Why do we deal with the pain when nobody taking the blame? It's time that we change up the game. It's time that they feel our pain. Look at the media, look at what they feeding us. Them fuckers don't believe in us. Look how they be treating us. Took a minute, but I'm happy cause our people finally speaking up. From X, he was a leader. I think it's time we grab the heat. They gotta stand up for our people, cause this shit is getting deeper. If our people cannot breathe, then they people cannot either. If our people cannot jog, then we taking off they sneakers. If I'm running for Ahmad, then I'm fighting for Kanika and Brianna. Swear to God, man, it's fucked up how they done it. How they did my nigga George and had him calling for his mama. Would you feel if motherfuckers always tried to keep you under? Tell the truth, I guess a fuck you motherfucker. Man, fucking motherfuckers. Cause we know pain is so strong, so strong. But we keep holding on, holding on, holding on. I'm sick of getting pissed and bad. Anything wrong, we blame. But we still holding on, holding on, holding on. But we know we gotta be strong, be strong, be strong, and keep on holding on, holding on. We gotta be so strong, so strong, and keep on holding on, holding
Body to beat global. And we ain't playing with you.
Goddamn DJ with another.
No, we're not lit. We're not lit anymore. We're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna give final thoughts. But I'm gonna let Lorraine go first. Chloe, sit tight. We're gonna wrap it up. Woo! Let me take you off mute, Lorraine. God damn. Go ahead, Lorraine. Final thought.
I really don't have much to add to it. Like I said, we've got to do what needs to be done when situations occur. We can't just sit back and hope it'll go away. We've got to be more protective of ourselves and our families and children, and not leave it up to somebody else. But mothers are more protective of their sons, and their sons usually get accused of more dirt, than the daughters. And then sometimes you have to step back and look at that child, look at that son, and wondering, what are you helping him develop into? Is he always going to have an excuse for the things that he does? But and that's just the nature of women. They're more protective of their sons. The men are more protective of their daughters, and the role needs to be kind of divided up and shared more. The man needs to be able to have more input as to his son's attitude, without the mother being afraid that he's being abusive or he doesn't like him. He can't become a man without his father. And if the mother's always excusing things or making excuses for him, he's not going to be a very good man or a father. And I got 4 sons, so I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes they need a boot. They need a boot up that behind. Sometimes they need a jerk, a snap, or something from the man. He can't be complacent. And, when he's more involved, less things happen. If he knows about his drunk uncle and he snatches him up, his drunk uncle ain't going to bother his child no more. So it's like I went to another different subject. Okay, I'm going to quit. But it's good to see you, Chloe. Girl, you're the Annie Oakley of investigations.
I'm going to be probably
You're the Annie Oakley. You're the Annie Oakley of investigations.
Thank
and
you,
people better leave you alone. They better leave you alone.
They're going to learn.
Yes. Yes.
They're going to learn today. All right.
Go ahead, Chloe. Final thoughts.
I don't ever tell other people definitely what to do, especially when it comes to their kids, because they don't come with manuals, or family members either. But I will say this, speaking from experience. When it comes to the sexual assault type of thing within your family, check your laws. If you are in any way, shape, or form on the fence about whether or not they're going to do the right thing, the law, take that motherfucker out to Louisiana in the swamps. Because
yeah.
Even after they do their time, they're not going to get life. They're going to get out. And as much as it hurts to say it, your child died that day. That will not be your child anymore.
Mm.
They'll be your physically, but they will not be your same child. So if you ever question, if you're on the fence, I'm not telling you to go commit a crime. I'm just saying if you're on the fence, take them to Louisiana and drop them off in the swamp.
All right. God, I don't want to do this, but I have to because I see 2 people. One is sitting next to me, and one is in the chat. And I got it on the screen right now, and it's going towards what you said, Lorraine. Bam said, I disagree with that. He can't be a man without his father.
That's not true.
So I definitely agree with that. But what did you say again?
Okay, you're right. You cannot. If you know what's so crazy about life, they teach us that, like, as women, is the boys that you have in your birth, you gave birth to, and you're raised. And guess what? With the father, it might not work out, and it do, and if it doesn't, sometimes it comes in. The father can be in there, and they won't be there, and they can give a 30%, they can give a 50%, and they can give 100%. But those that give just that 30-50%, they fail to realize that that person, that woman, that mother gotta give that other 50% and show them what they're not gonna show them. and I'm a living witness as a mother, 3 years in college, that people told me in my country, oh, you're not gonna do this. You can never do this. And going to 3 years of college, full scholarship, 40 grand. They told me I can do it, and I did it. So I'm for the women that like those people that tell you that you can't do it as a single mother, you can fucking do it.
You can do it.
We are amazing human beings. We are amazing mothers. We put up with the most. Oh God, Jesus Christ. We put up with so much shit that we don't supposed to put up with, but we do. Because we gave birth to that kid. We see him, we raise him, we see his smile, we see his downfall, we see his smile, we see when he's unhappy, we see every fucking thing about our kids. So for you as a man, man's come like, oh my God, I'm paying the child support, and oh, just to clarify it, I don't get child support for neither one of my kids. I bust my ass and I do what I do. And not because I can't get it. I have gave birth to very good men. But I am the person that like, it's kind of be crazy that like, if you don't want to do it, it's okay. Paperwork don't define, or me going to the system to define who I am as a woman. Because if I chose to lay with you, I chose to take care of my baby.
Amen.
And I'm gonna take care of my baby with you or without you. So I could never come and fuck up his life and define him because of what? Because a piece of paperwork? Or what they say that I can get out of him? No. When I label him, you should know who you label with. And that's who here. We all are here. And the most amazing thing about life, we have most beautiful, happiest kids. I'm going on 3 years of a kid in college, full scholarship. And a mother that don't play about education, don't play about a goddamn thing when it comes to my kids. So thank y'all.
Salute. Hey, Lorraine. Hey, I think I didn't think what you said, Lorraine, was gonna shake up things, but I'm looking in the chat. I think Ja said someone has to be a father, but it's not with you, not what you can show and what you can't show, but it's something us men have installed in us. Because just like a woman, we men have a gift too.
Amen.
All right.
Hey.
Exceptions to every rule.
That's why sometimes as women.
Hold on, Michelle Obama. Hold on, we got other people that want to be Barack. Go ahead, Chloe. My fault.
There's exceptions to all the rules.
Yes. Yes.
It is. But right now we're talking about the good ones now.
Yeah.
We can't focus on the bad ones now.
All the amazing ones.
Because you got to think about it. I know y'all might be great mothers, but there's some shithole ass mothers out here too. Am I wrong?
That's why I said
Okay.
there's exceptions to every rule. There's some daddies that had to teach their little girls about their monthly cycles, and there's some mamas that had to teach their little boys how to stand up at the toilet.
Yes.
Hold on. I heard what you said, Chloe.
Okay.
But it sounded like Lorraine said no.
Yes. Been there.
Speak, Lorraine. Why you saying no?
Okay, you're talking about some daddies having to teach little girls about their monthly cycle?
Because
yes.
mama's not around.
I know one of
When mama's not around. Then see, he needs he should have a support system, a sister, a aunt, a neighbor that could do that. Because see, all men aren't strong enough to deal with those kinds of things.
That's why I said
You'd be
to every
surprised.
rule.
There are exceptions to every rule, and the exception could be this man could be he could abuse his daughter because he doesn't know. He could sexually or mentally abuse her because he doesn't know how to handle the situation. So he should have a support system that can help him because he doesn't have a woman around. It doesn't have to be a girlfriend, because girlfriends can be abusive too, out of jealousy and ignorance. But he should have a support system.
Well, let me put it
There
like
should
this.
be somebody he could go to tell him.
Talk the girls through it, but yes, they did still have to go get a female to make sure she was applying the products properly, things like that. Yes.
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 Yes. As a matter of fact,
Is that the
in the
easiest way to say it?
newspaper. Go ahead.
I said, is that the better way to say it? Without trying to get
Yeah.
bosses in trouble, yeah. You know, because the men don't know how to use a feminine product other than what they read and what they hear. But they can break that down for a female. But in the end, yes, they would probably need to get a female to come in there and make sure she's applying it properly or something. Yes.
Yes. Yes. A school nurse. You know, like I said, there should be some type of support system where if something is misunderstood, he's not to blame.
Yes.
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm gonna say this: not all single men are prone to doing wrongful things with little girls, just like gay men aren't. Technically, a lot of people will look at them and say, "Oh, they're potential pedophiles." No, they're not. They are still, that's the same thing. So that's why I say, like with a grown man, just because he's a man and his daughter's a daughter, that doesn't mean that they're potentially gonna do something wrong. But that can happen either way with the daughters and the sons and the mothers too. It's just, but that's why I say exception to the rules. But there are dads out there that I have seen that had to be the mommy and the daddy. And I was surprised. There's a lot more of them out there than I've noted that I knew that there were.
Okay. Well, definitely appreciate this, man, because I might have to do a part 2 to this because we kind of ventured off into this particular conversation. Oh, I'm sorry, I got my screen turned off. But I really appreciate and definitely appreciate what you said. And
I'm surprised that she said that. She's surprised that.
What we just talking about? You said Pinky Promise. You broke that shit already.
No, like she said.
Damn. That's what Don Julio do to you. Nah, I'm bullshit. But all bullshit aside.
My name is Julio, but it's not no Don Julio. But I was surprised when
I'm wrapping up the show. I'm wrapping up the goddamn show. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, this is a very touchy topic, and I can understand because we have a lot of women in the building. But I definitely salute Ja Biggs for standing tall in the paint for the brothers. Bams, I'm reading your comment. Cold Pepsi. Hey. I respect everybody's opinion. We're gonna do a part 2. I'm off for the next two days, so we're gonna do this again. Because I would like for more people that's in the chat that's dropping these dope ass comments to come up here and speak their mind, like the brother Ja did, and of course like my 2 sisters in the building. But before shit, goddamn, slap me in my fucking head again. We're gonna end the show. You feel me?
Buenas noches, mujeres. Buenas noches, que Dios las proteja, que las cuide. Buenas noches.
All right, man. We're gonna play a song, and I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts, and we're gonna get the hell up out of here. Hopefully, I can do it. But appreciate y'all, Lorraine, Ja, Chloe. I'm glad y'all up with me.
This is Julio.
Nobody understood what the fuck you just said.
Yeah, I did.
Yo son única.
We finna ride out to goddamn my baby, my little daughter song, man. Here's Pretty Flower, man. Y'all be easy. I'll be right back.
Have you ever looked in your kids' eyes, man? And just say, man, I love this little kid, man. This kid, man. I don't see how nobody can turn their back on their kid or not be there for their kid when their kid need them, man. You laid down and had that kid, nigga.
Block running.
Let me talk to you. See, I got a kid that love her daddy to death, and she look just like me. She act just like me. It's a beautiful thing, man. How can you not love that? Well, I want to tell my daughter right now, baby girl, I love you. Every day, all day. That'll never change. Taylor Gang. I do this shit just for my little girl. She means the world till I put that on my nigga Earl. Dog, man, I don't know where to start, man. Well, I'ma start it like this. My mom's $100 grand. I put one in the belly, it was all planned. This what you call being a man. I don't need a hand. I learned from the best. My grandma know that I'm a fan. The day she took her last day, I had to be a man. 7 kids, nigga, whole bunch of grand. 3 different generations, stronger than your Superman. That's my influence, man. So I will never ruin, cause it's proven that I never been a loser. I got no choice, I gotta do it. Never turn your back on your responsibility. And a man is what it really means. It ain't a problem to put your head up on that guillotine. The real, see, they know just what I mean. I swear to God, I never leave. Hey, I can't tell my daughter how much I love her, man. The only one never turned her back on me, man. I'm going to war about that one. You better believe that shit, Slick. It's from my baby, Hollywood, Taylor Gang. Oh, yeah.
Body to beat global.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in, man. I'm gonna give my final thoughts. I'm gonna make it brief because I know it's really late, and I appreciate you all for being up this late with me. The original conversation started off with the forgiveness and how many times it's too many times to forgive a loved one on something that you already talked to them about. And then we moved on a little further into, mothers and fathers and raising kids. At the end of the day, I agree with what Lorraine said when we can't depend on nobody else to do shit when it comes to your responsibility. But when it comes to forgiveness of a loved one, and we also talked about what Ja Big said. The brother said, when you are looked at as the person that should be the bigger person, you know what I'm saying? It's only so much you can take. You know what I'm saying? When that rope start getting too tight, it's going to come to a point you're like, enough is a fucking enough. But again, it depends on how much pain and disappointment you can take. Me, it ain't that much. Even though I've been through a lot of pain in my life in the last 2 months, that's just, I can't deal with that. That was God. But when it comes to someone that I love and respect and always show respect and love to, and you keep disrespecting me by doing something I asked you not to do, you have to understand, if I wasn't your family member, I would have been knocked your ass the fuck out. So if you're not going to do that to someone on the streets, don't do that shit to someone you love, because that just shows how much respect you have for them. That's just how I feel. I'm not the one to say I'm right, but if you're dealing with someone that continuously disrespect you, my opinion, check that shit. It don't mean you don't love them no more. Just let them know you ain't putting up with they bullshit. You feel me? This is grown folk talk, man. I am boss. That's the crazy woman, and that's my homie Tony. Salute to everybody who tuned in, man. We're going to do it again probably tomorrow night, man. Y'all be easy. Y'all know I ain't going to leave this motherfucking show without showing love to the queen. That's just what I do. I see y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all stay safe. Put your motherfucking mask on. I'm going to say that shit after every motherfucking show, at the beginning of the show. Get tired of me. I don't give a shit. I love you. Y'all be easy, man. This one for my Dukes, man. We gone. Yeah. Let's go.
You're big.
Yeah, I am sexy.
Hood with another one.
Hey, yo, Al Dance.
Mama left her son, it took my soul from me. It left your bro at night, empty toilet bowl running. Kept it a whole hundred, paid her dues on old night. Mama from that old she was dope as fuck, a cold woman. I never thought the day would come that I would lose her. Give her the highest praise, we know that is hallelujah. Pimpin', I just gotta do it. Watch me put my step into it. She didn't like that riding music, but this one here gon' keep her grooving. And mama let her hear her baby boy sing. I was singing to my mama till there's no pain. I wish I could go back to the old days. I miss you, mama. I know that you're gone away, but I'ma see you one day. I'ma see you one day. Ain't too much more to say. Just know your baby's okay. I'm okay. See you right now, that'll make the pain go away. It'll make it go away. Reaching out now, hoping that you feel no pain, no pain. Mama, I'ma see you one day. I came up about you in the early 80s. 8 pounds, 13 ounces, such a curvy baby. My pops was Jimmy Knight, my pops was really light. They say that I was spoiled, they say my mama got it right. Working day and night, my mama, she made a way. Mama love her baby, don't know where she got energy, but what she had she sent to me, cause I be killing me. Shout out to my precious queen, cause God keep blessing me. And everything she taught me made a better me. And now I'm older now, I done learned my letters, and my manners and my pleasantry. My mama was heavenly, so what I plan to be, it's gon' take the man in me. She gone away, but I'ma see you one day. I'ma see you one day. Ain't too much more to say. Just know your baby's okay. I'm okay. See you right now, that'll make the pain go away. It'll make it go away. Reaching out now, hoping that you feel no pain, no pain. Mama, I'ma see you one day. Mama, I'ma see you one day.
Body to beat global.
You know we miss you. We always gonna love you. See you when we get there.